It is the insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth that keeps us from turning a blind eye to corruption and to injustice, to tyrants and victims and secrets and lies.
The insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth. In the following interview, you will hear the testimony of former Planned Parenthood manager Ramona Trevino, who uncovers the truth that in the wake of live-action sex trafficking investigation, Planned Parenthood lied to the American people about retraining their staff on detecting and reporting sexual abuse. Instead, Planned Parenthood staffers were trained on how to hide their activities from investigators.
In the past week, Live Action has released undercover videos showing Planned Parenthood staffers all too eager to help purported teenage sex workers get abortions and contraception.
Well, a New Jersey senator is today calling for a federal investigation into the group Planned Parenthood.
An employee at a Planned Parenthood clinic who agrees to cover up a child sex ring.
Planned Parenthood Federation of America went out publicly saying that they would retrain all of their staff on how they reported abuse.
And the training was to make sure that sex traffickers, sexual abuse cover-up was detected and reported.
That's the assumption.
Was that the way they
Yes.
communicated it to you? Okay.
Yes, that's the idea that we all had. That was our perception. And when we were called into this meeting, I went in really believing that Planned Parenthood could redeem themselves. They're going to prove that they really do care about women, and this is something that really concerns them. I walk into the room, it's dark, we sign in, and there's a projector screen pulled down, and they begin to play all of the previous undercover investigations that had been put out, about Planned Parenthood. And I became very perplexed. I thought, what's going on here? Are we showing these things because they're trying to show us what not to do, the things that are wrong, that we don't do these things. And so I raised my hand and I said, I'm confused. Like, when are we going to actually begin the retraining? What can I do as a manager to take this information back to my staff and put, enforce policies and procedures that would help protect women who are experiencing either sex trafficking or abuse, sexual abuse in any way, because that's a difficult subject to talk about if you ever have a patient come in who expresses that. And so I really wanted to know how we dealt with that. And she immediately, shot me down and she said, "We're not here to talk about that, Ramona. We are here to teach you how to identify if you're being videotaped or recorded or entrapped in any way." At that moment, my heart just sunk. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I couldn't believe that we were actually there to train on how to identify if we're being recorded. Again, it goes back to, why do we have something to hide? Why is this an issue for us? That experience for me left me so disgusted that I couldn't see how Planned Parenthood could ever redeem themselves after that.